Heidi ho, bobbleheads. I am a random nerd, and I'm joined by the other co-hosts, Kaneki,
Hi.
Red Boy. Speak.
I did.
I
You
didn't
didn't
hear
hear
it.
it.
We didn't hear it.
I made a
Okay.
pained scream into my microphone.
I see.
Oh, the ball
No
pins are
wonder
back.
we
I
didn't
mean,
hear
okay.
it.
And of course, Spieler.
Yeah.
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 So we don't do structured episodes.
Anymore. We used to.
We
did
attempted it
once.
for like an episode or two. Didn't work. We had to delete an episode. Anyhow, but this is something we'll talk about for a little bit at the beginning of this podcast. And it's this stupid bullshit that's on TikTok nowadays, dude. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, TikTok's always been stupid. It's filled with thoughts. If you don't know what
And
thought
Chinese
is, then fucking
spyware.
Christ. And Chinese spyware and people killing other people and shit like that. Like, that's an actual thing that happened. But
Jesus.
there's this fucking trend specifically going around. And if you're in school watching this podcast, A, you probably shouldn't be watching this podcast. And B,
Honestly.
B, focus on your work. 2, and C,
the fucking devious lick shit. It's fucking. Oh my god, that is one of the most retarded things I've seen in a. Oh my god. It's not even at
just
schools
vandalism
anymore.
At this point.
It's not even
think
at
it's a good
schools
thing.
as well anymore. It's everywhere.
I think it's a good thing I'm uncultured because I don't know about the TikTok trends, nor do I really want to know about the TikTok trends.
I know about them
For the
because I
sake of
still watch
this-
Moist Critical.
For the sake of this, the devious lin trick, the
Devious lick.
the devious lick trend, I mixed up lick and trend. Anyways, is a trend where people go around their schools or other places and take an object and post on TikTok of them unzipping their backpack. It's like, hey, yo, got another lick today, boys. What
And
y'all think?
It started with a fucking hand sanitizer unit. I want you to think about that. That's already pretty big. And then someone stole an entire fucking system for a fire alarm out of their school.
And
then a
where
toilet.
we are, where we are, someone stole a standing mirror out of a bathroom.
Yeah, that was screwed
don't
into
even
the
know how
wall.
you. I don't even know how you get one of those in your backpack.
Yeah,
So
bring
a
a
friend
fucking
explained it to
screwdriver.
me. So technically, all you have to do is like go up with them, and then you can just take it. So
Yeah,
apparently,
stupid.
I know.
and got that entire bathroom locked up.
Yep.
And the last time I saw a bathroom locked up at the high school, because we all went to the same high school, I'm graduated, is when one of my buddies put a fucking table from the lunchroom into the bathroom. I'm not even shitting you, that happened. I'm not gonna say
Gotta-
names.
Gotta eat lunch with the boys in the bathroom, don't you know?
I'm not gonna say names. It was one man, technically, but he orchestrated a couple people to help him. I'm just gonna use his initials, M.A. Konecki, you know who he is. Him and a bunch of his friends took one of the restrooms, went into the freshman wing of our high school, and put it in the male's bathroom over there, and got that
Oh,
bathroom
I'm
locked for the rest of the year. One of those friends also went on to call one of my ex-girlfriends a pocket pussy for seniors because she was dating 2 seniors.
Jesus.
Sorry, anyway, moving on. Like, TikTok was already bad when it was Musically. Musically was just cringe. And now it's evolved into, we're going to do petty crimes and show it on the internet. And then it's
There's,
also, at the same time, let's do serious crimes, like killing somebody for my TikTok, and then putting it on the internet and thinking I'm going to get away with it. Like,
Yeah.
that's
There
actually
are
happened.
people who like. There's a guy I saw who was like, and no, I don't use TikTok actually. I dead ass don't. It's a shitty app. I'll never use it. I just come across them randomly. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna test your guys' weed hiding spots.
Jesus.
Like, and a cop even like fucking duetted it. It was like, yeah.
Go ahead and show
Uh-huh.
me where they are, buddy.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah. Gotcha. So underneath the fuel, like underneath the like oil cap, I see. Yeah.
The cops
like-
finessed their dumbass.
But still, like
real, though.
the shit that people pull on TikTok and they act like nobody's gonna see it is like
It's fucking stupid.
they like. I know. I'm not one to talk about politics, but
They need to be stopped.
it needs to be a banned app. Like nobody needs to be on this app anymore.
Like, it was almost banned because it was a Chinese thing. And that was, I get why people got pissed at that, just because it had something to do with China. Now, I genuinely think it either needs to be an age-restricted thing or just outright needs to be fucking banned.
Yeah, like I think at this point it just needs to be banned because if people are like actually pulling off like straight crimes on the app,
Not good, Chief.
I think that needs to be regulated real quick.
Yeah.
And not some silly, don't you do this now, you're gonna get in trouble. That's not gonna
genuine
stop
fucking,
it.
"Hey, how about you stop this because this is quite literally going to ruin your life."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But, you know, people be people. But, like, there was also, there's been a lot of trends that went on that fucking app that were just retarded. Like, the whole, like, now there's a version of that called the angelic whatever the fuck. I don't remember what the other half was called. And you just leave shit randomly in places. It's like, no. That's fucking stupid as well.
I'm gonna leave my priceless Bugatti Veyron in the parking lot of Walmart with the keys attached to the windshield.
So that someone can have a
I
nice
lift 2.5 pounds of plastic explosive in my classroom.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I came across that in TikTok.
Same here, because yeah, no, it's just a fuck.
Then there's all like the stuff I never agreed with was like, hey, quiet kid talk, he go gun a backpack.
Yep.
Like, let people fucking live. So what if they have social anxiety? You're the exact same people who'll be like, oh my god, I suffer from social anxiety so much. Like,
Oh my god,
duh.
man, I wanna fucking cut myself because my mom won't get me the fucking car I want.
They suffer from social anxiety, but only once they're alone in their room on TikTok.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's just fucking cringe, dude. Like, if you use the app and you find genuinely funny shit on there, good for you. You're on a half-decent area of the fucking internet. But, like, I'm not gonna
Won the
agree
lottery
with
at TikTok.
I'm not gonna agree with the fact that you're on that app at all, because I think that app needs to just fucking die. But it
Yeah,
won't,
like-
because it has, like, a weird cult following. Which,
Like-
if you really want to be fucking anti-everything that's not America, you could say this was the Chinese plan, but I don't think that was it at all.
Like, okay, from a
The Chinese wouldn't
business
want that at all,
standpoint,
especially from the government standpoint.
this is like from a business standpoint, this is a perfect time for someone to come, like, I don't know, like fucking Vine 2.0, Vine 2, Electric Boogaloo, like, to just come out and say, yeah, here we don't allow that shit. We denounce everything that goes on in that app, and you
I mean,
get some
I will
massive headway.
give TikTok credit. They banned anything having to do with the Devious lick. Like, I will give them credit for that. They at least took that shit off their platform. But it
Yeah, but
still
they're still
gets
doing
posted.
it on Snapchat. Like,
It still gets
I've heard-
posted. Yes, it does still
Yeah.
happen on Snapchat. I know 3 people that have done a quote-unquote devious lick. I'm like, how about you go put that back and you rethink your fucking life choices because you're being a
Well, like-
fucking idiot.
Yeah, like Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter.
Here's
Like-
another point that goes technically with TikTok, I guess. It's mostly at any site that has this. This was an issue I had the other day that I told the boys about. No, and I'm gonna start it with this. If you're a female and you have body positivity and you don't mind showing off yourself on the internet,
Good for you.
cool. Kudos to you. You have the positivity in your body. Not a lot of people have that these days. Because a lot of people are taught you have to look this way to look pretty. And, fucking cool for you. Granted, there's a lot of people who say they have it just for attention. But I know
Yeah.
people who genuinely have it because they've been told this is how a pretty person looks. You know what? Kudos to you if you have it. But if you're going to post a picture of yourself half fucking naked and not expect at least a few guys, and I'm not saying I've done this, I'm saying I saw it happen and saw someone get pissed about it. But if some guy makes a comment saying that you look sexy and you want to get mad about it, don't say it's objectification. It's not. Some people, I've noticed, and I know some people that are like this, some guys are terrified of what to actually say, so they go with what they've seen because that's the most they know.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a double standard.
It is.
In all
Like,
honesty.
I can get if a guy's like, I'm gonna fucking bend you over and fucking reload you like a shotgun type shit. If someone said something like that to you, you got every right to be mad. You do.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna load you like a shotgun or some shit. You know,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
makes
that's
sense.
not
you
good.
got every right to be mad. But if a guy's just saying he thinks you look sexy, that's not objectification. And it's funny because I said that to somebody because they posted a picture of themselves in a very skimpy bikini, mind you. And they were taking screenshots and like, this is objectification, blocked. And I was like, Jesus. And so I told them like, hey, I get it, body positivity is good. A lot of people need it, and it's cool to see that you got it. But like, if you're gonna post this shit on the internet, you need to have tough skin. You really fucking do. You can't let it get to you, and you gotta expect it, honestly. Because it happens to guys too, despite the fact people don't accept that. Other guys will do it to guys if they're homosexual. Sometimes women will do it to guys, although it's... For some reason, that's not frowned upon. Anywho.
Like, that's not... Like, to go off on a tangent for a bit on that, like, that's not even questioned. If a girl does that to a guy, wow, so cute, flirting, ah ha ha ha. No.
Everyone pats the guy on the back for getting a comment like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
dude.
a guy does that to a girl, fucking put him in jail, lock him up.
Oh,
Death
you think
sentence,
that's
dude.
bad? So, this is also a tangent. I'll go back to the point I was making in a minute. But a group in the UK, which, oh god, I know the UK, but the US did the same thing, and they got very similar results. They did a test to see if people would stop quote-unquote domestic violence out in public. If they tested first with a woman, if a man was shouting at her and like grabbing at her and she flinched, how many people would go out of their way to stop it? 7 out of 10 people did. And you know, me being a guy who would be one of those, fucking kudos to you, dude. I've seen it in my workplace. I outright told my manager, you need to put me in the back room where I'm away from people, because if I see this man, I'm going to hurt him. Shit to that effect, right? Well, they flipped it a couple hours later, where the guy was the one being yelled at by the girl, and she was grabbing him, and he was flinching. One person stopped, and didn't even try to stop it. They stopped, looked, and then walked away.
Yeah.
And after every single one, they did interviews, right?
Yeah.
Out of all the women who saw it, they said, well, the man must have done something to piss her off. So it's one of those, you know. And then one guy who stopped, I will give him credit. He was genuine with what he said. He's like, well, I caught myself thinking, well, he looks a bit soft now, don't he? And I'm pissed that I thought that. I shouldn't have thought that. Like, that's fucking wrong of me, and I know it is.
Yeah.
It's just like... Morality is so fucking skewed nowadays. It's genuinely sad.
If y'all want to stick up for, like, equal rights, for, like, quote-unquote equal rights for genders, then that's the type of shit you need to be stopping and standing up for.
Exactly. No
matter the gender.
Yes.
Because, like, you're not sticking up for...
Abuse is abuse. It happens to everyone.
You're not sticking up for equality. You're just sticking up for a skewed version of that. I can't think of the word right now. An exception to the rules is what you're going for.
Pretty much. And back to the point I was making earlier, it's just like, you gotta have tough skin if you're expecting guys to make fucking comments like that. To which their response was, you don't get it, you've never been objectified, you're blocked, and then blocked me, and then made a big fucking rant. The only reason I know is because I have a few friends who are friends with her. And they sent me this, like, so, what happened here? And it was like, I told her what I felt on the situation. She got pissed. That simple. And it's one of those, yet again, situations of, Christ alive, that is genuinely fucking sad that people don't understand that.
I don't even think they understand the meaning of objectified.
No, they don't.
They just throw it out. It's like Twitter and their fucking, what is it, problematic is their new favorite go-to word?
Problematic.
One of them, yeah.
Problematic and homophobic. Or anything phobic.
Racist, yeah, like, literally.
Insert
It-
word here, phobic.
Yes.
Yeah. Then there's going back to the original TikTok thing, Genshin TikTok. Holy shit.
Toxic
What?
and or extremely
If
horny.
you haven't seen, if you've never heard of the term xenophobic or racist,
welcome to Genshin.
welcome to the Genshin TikTok. They literally call the China players problematic. They fucking get on them, and they're completely and utterly disrespectful, racist, and xenophobic towards them.
Purely because the Chinese don't like feminine men.
No, not even that.
That's one of
Because
the
they
reasons.
try to-
Anyway.
That's one of the reasons. One of the bigger reasons is because they try to explain lore to them.
Yep.
You know, the Chinese, the people who the game was made for.
Yep. And that there's a prefecture called Liwei, which is extremely Asian.
And then there's like the Kaya Luke shit. If you haven't touched Twitter, Kaya Luke is Kaya and D Luke shipped together.
They're brothers, dude. That's incest. Stop it.
Half brothers.
It's still incest.
Adopted.
It's still incest. In my eyes, anyway, because I have a really weird view on that shit. I know.
I mean, I agree. Yeah,
It's still not right. There's isn't there like a decent age gap between them two?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
They both
No. I
grew
haven't
up
seen-
together.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen much on ages for them, honestly. I haven't seen much on ages for Genshin characters at all.
Dude, and then it still fits back to TikTok. One of the other things we want to talk about is how the LGBT now has a fucking 2 in it.
Yeah. So,
LGBT
Spieler,
quit
if you would
Twitter.
please.
Hold on, before he says anything on that, real quick. It's the same thing with TikTok. Like, don't get me wrong. This goes for both. There's a thing called gay TikTok, and there's a place called straight TikTok on TikTok, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give both shit. Straight TikTok outright gives death threats to gay people, which fucking don't do that. That's just fucked. Like, we'll make jokes and shit, and we say some fucked shit about gay people sometimes. But
You-
you
you
gotta
should
remember that
assume.
you gotta remember that two of us in here are fucking LGBT. And it's just like,
I think you might want to change that after you hear what's been going on
Yeah, I
to,
know,
you know,
but hold
LGB Alliance.
hold on. And it's like, it's just fucking like, two of us in here are a part of the fucking thing, kind of. Enough to say that I'm one of the fucking letters, I guess. But it's also like, gay Twitter needs to stop making everything gay. Genuinely.
Absolutely, I
Because,
agree
like,
wholeheartedly.
It's the same thing with big media. Don't make a token gay character, please, for love of God. It's the same thing with trans and all that shit. If it's like genuinely not token and their entire character trait isn't about being trans and gay and that shit, cool. Good for you. I don't care about the character unless they're a really good character. But if their entire point is, well, I'm transgender or I'm gay, then you can take that character and they can go stage left. Because I don't want to deal with it. And
nobody wants to deal with it.
and that's pretty much a lot of what gay TikTok is from what I've seen. It's just especially the Dream SMP shit. We're not getting into that wormhole this
Yeah,
episode.
no, we're not.
But people are, the most I'll get into it is people are taking men that aren't necessarily gay. They make jokes on, yeah, we're married in lore, because they have their SMP and their SMP has lore, I don't fucking know. And it's like, we're gonna take Tommy in it, who's 17, who's like 17, I think turning 18 sometime soon, years old, and ship him with J Schlatt.
Didn't J Schlag get canceled or something like that?
People wanted to cancel him and they failed.
Like, same thing with Charlie and Moist Critical, dude.
Yeah, and
They'll try and they fail
it's just
miserably.
fucking terrible, dude. It's just so dumb. And I bet this new shit is probably over TikTok. So I want to hear about this. Spieler, can you explain, please, what the fuck there's about a 2 in LGBT?
Okay, so the fuck plus apparently stands for two-spirit, and it is
What?
specific. Native Americans blend the masculine and feminine.
What?
So Native Americans are now part of the LGBT, huh?
Uh,
Is that pretty much what that is?
oh god, I've got a whole fucking list here of like the different terms they've got.
Oh
Just
no.
send it to me. Send it to me.
Hang-
Say,
hang on.
read a few. I need to hear this.
Alright, so we've got ace. Right off the bat.
Ace.
Individuals who do not experience sexual attraction to others of any gender.
I mean, that's
Some do
been around
experience
for a
romantic
while.
attraction.
Oh,
Asexuality
but there's
differs from...
like subspecies of ace now.
Yeah, no, like
yeah.
aromantic,
Like, there's, like,
Yeah.
different demisexual and shit. Yeah, I know these.
Let's see,
Those
we
don't
got
fall in those.
demisexual,
Those-
demigender, demiromantic.
You know, they call it the
Let's go.
asexual spectrum because at least
You
they
know-
realize that they're autistic.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna say now, if you want to cancel us for not agreeing with this shit, you
You're
got
in the wrong fucking place.
A, you're
Yeah.
in the wrong place, and B, it's not like we don't. At least for me, it's not like I don't accept people that are this. But if you're gonna make it your
You know-
entire fucking point to state that in every 3 sentences, I'm not
You know,
gonna like it.
instead of explaining ourselves, we could just say "go fuck yourself." We'll say what we want to say.
Yeah, we will say what
we
wanna
know
say,
what
but
we
I'm
believe in
saying
and what we
this.
don't believe in.
Atheosexual.
What?
Individuals who are attracted to people based on intelligence rather than gender
That's
biological
what-
sex.
That is, yeah, that's a
Oh,
that's a
send
thing.
this to
That's
me,
that's
Like a
what's
Spieler.
that's a sad thing.
scoliosexual individual. Okay, that's a with not individuals who are attracted to people with non-binary. That, what the fuck are all these terms?
I don't know, dude.
These are just stuff that I
Like,
don't think we should
if
get
you're a
into
person,
because it's a
like-
rabbit hole.
It
If,
is a rabbit hole.
if you're a person like Conan or fucking I don't know who it was, some big time celebrity who just once said yeah I'm bisexual, I don't really care about it. Then cool. As long as you don't bring it up every 5 minutes, I don't care. Then you got to.
Fucking celebrity who
I
came
don't-
out as they them.
I don't fucking know. I don't care either.
Like
But-
I don't like. Here's
Like-
my philosophy on it. Like I don't care what you identify as or whatever the heck. Like if I don't bring it up, you don't bring it up.
Pretty much.
If you ask me about it, I'll talk about it, and I'll tell you what I am and what I identify as, you know. But then that's the end of story because that's not a good topic to stay on because
Exactly.
you know, I think there's much more interesting things about a person than their sexuality or their gender.
And then you
And-
got today's world. I need to know your pronouns, your neo-pronouns, your gender, and your neo-gender.
Like I'll answer that,
I also need to know if you have a
Only if-
401k active.
but I will only answer that in the simplest terms I can. You know, like I'll say my sexuality and my gender and my pronouns if you ask them. Like
Yes.
otherwise, I'm not gonna talk about it. And I don't want
Kaneki here
people
can-
talking about it. on the
Kaneki here
daily.
can attest. When we did that play a couple years back, that way, it was. I guess it was some type of weird like get over it thing, which you know at least our director tackled it immediately instead of never talking about it. I guess it's always good to have some type of thing. She made us say our pronouns at the start of every single practice. And
Honestly,
there's people
I
that
just
would joke
didn't
about
care.
it. You didn't care. I outright told people multiple times, I don't care what you call me. I've been called everything under the sun. But there was a kid who quite literally tried saying he sexually identified as a dinosaur.
Heh.
And
What?
he's remember.
No, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be like, I sexually identify as dinosaur? And he was genuine about that. And then he would never, like, he fucked up one of our nights of play because he was being a fucking idiot. But anywho, let's move to a different topic because I'm getting so mad that I actually am, like, fucking shifting my seat every 2 minutes.
Recently, the boys have gotten into Terraria.
Yeah, aka
Oh, yeah.
last night, me, Kaneki, and Spieler spent 2 hours playing Terraria.
Yeah.
And I just today bought Nerd Terraria as a gift. That way he can join us.
No.
Because we played Valorant, 3 of us. The game is becoming disgusting, so we're moving to a different game. I'll still
Because
play Valorant,
everybody on
but-
that game is starting to become like Siege. Honestly, dead ass. Everyone, it's just a cesspool at
Like,
this point.
I'll still play the game every now and again, but fucking I'm not gonna sit there and play it for 3 hours on it
Oh,
like I did a few months ago. Unless it's like a really good night and we have a 5 stack. I will be very happy if we ever get a 5 stack.
Who would be the 5th player? There's only 4 of us.
Probably kill it.
Yeah, probably some people in our community.
Yeah.
You can't even get it either, Spieler. Blue screened your computer.
Oh, you're talking about
Valor
you're still
Band.
talking about fucking
Valor Band.
Valorant. I
Yeah.
missed that part. I was only half listening. Half listening after you mentioned Siege. I actually play that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind Siege. I've never really played it. I've played a couple of games off someone else's account, and it was just I didn't really play much.
I thought I would be into the game. I was like, wow, this game looks cool. I think I could really master it and do all that. And then that was because I was watching a lot of like Do and
Yeah.
Badger. And I was like, dude, I can be like a good fucking Ella main on this. Like, I've seen how she works. And then I get into the game. I'm like, dude, fuck is this?
It's not worth it.
It's not a
It's
bad
not.
game necessarily. It's just filled with a lot of toxicity.
Yeah, Siege in itself is not a bad game. Like, it has its bugs, but every game has its bugs.
I mean, if you want to experience Bug City, play the test servers.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's the people that fill the game that make it unbearable.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't play it for very long. Like, I got into it pretty heavily on PC, and I was platinum on PlayStation. Like, I got into it, but I couldn't handle it anymore. People were just getting more and more.
It's
on
the
my
same
nerves.
reason you two got off of Overwatch.
Yeah.
We talked
Yeah,
about
pretty
that in a
much.
past episode. To put it bluntly, people being toxic can say you can't have fun while losing. Which we did run into someone like that in Valorant, but then we quickly got them to shut up because we pretty much proven them wrong, and instead of arguing it, they shut up.
Me and Nerd got on a game. We did our play. We actually reinstalled Overwatch.
I never took it off. It's just
Yeah,
I
he never took
played
it off. I did. I reinstalled it. We placed what was it? Gold for our tank placements.
I placed high silver.
Yeah, high
But
silver. I
that's
placed high
because
gold.
I'm low gold. I'm a low gold tank, so losing games causes me to drop down to silver.
Yeah, and then this guy was talking to Nerd. He was like, dude, Ryan, you shouldn't be so pushed up. And I'm like, dude, just push with him. Is how you play the game.
And the thing is that he was commenting on how displaced I was for the group when I would push to a teammate as Ryan so that our teammate could back up, and then they would die when I get there, so that way I'm all alone and I can't do anything. But I'm trying to play the team because our DPS are displaced and getting picked off, so we're not getting enough damage in. And it's like I'm trying to defend that. I'm trying to defend them, and it's like I didn't even say anything because if they're just gonna talk to a brick wall, they're gonna stop talking quicker than if I were to respond to them. So I never really bothered responding. Like I don't when someone starts trash talking me, if it's something I can shut down quickly, I'll do it. But if it seemed like I've run into enough toxicity where I can tell when it's gonna be a long drawn out thing if I respond. So that way I just brick wall them if I sense that they're that type of person, which that person was 100% that type of person. Because Kaneki over here responded, and he was like, "Can I join your squad? Can I join your squad?"
You must be so depressed.
Like I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying that they genuinely were saying that type of thing in that type of voice too.
Jesus.
It was so bad.
I would not do well in Valorant, dude, or Overwatch. Someone would try
No, you
to
wouldn't.
shit on me and be like, well, got your address pulled up right here, so if you want to keep talking shit, you best say goodbye to Fido.
Nos is them. Oh my god.
I wouldn't actually. I'd just be like, so you better say goodbye to Fido if you want to, keep talking shit.
Anyway,
Okay, I
Spieler.
don't want to keep talking.
Yeah.
Spieler, what's
Spieler,
your
what you want to talk about?
topics?
Me too.
Yeah, like, yo, stay.
Fucking. I mean, we can. I don't know what the fuck we can talk. Actually, yeah, I know what we can talk about.
We could talk
Okay.
about the new Genshin thing.
Yeah, about how.
Oh God! Oh no!
Oh
So
boy, oh
for
boy.
their 2-year anniversary, Genshin said they're not giving anything to the players, and the
1
fan
year.
Quote-unquote
1 year,
giving.
sorry. In terms of like primos and shit, which most
Yeah.
companies would.
I would expect a company who celebrates their 1 year anniversary to do something special for it, like give out a reward or a special quest item. But no.
Yeah,
What
the
MiHoYo
anniversary
did?
rewards for these sort of games are usually quite extravagant.
Yeah.
Like
MiHoYo
here's-
has offered
Nothing.
opportunity for 100 in-game premium currency.
Yep.
Keep in
Yeah.
mind, keyword,
They give that every
opportunity.
week.
which they said nah, never mind.
Because people
Yeah, they're
got
gonna
pissed.
have to rethink it. Well, yeah, because it's the 1 year anniversary. People are gonna be like, "Yeah, this is gonna be very nice." Like, we're gonna.
No, I mean
they're
because
they're gonna
people
give us
got
some
pissed,
stuff.
they said we're not doing the primos. From what I've
Well,
seen.
no, they're not doing the
No.
they're not doing the raffle type thing, which is what it kind of was.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a raffle.
But like the reason why they didn't do it is because the community was pretty much beginning a revolt against MiHoYo
Yep.
because
it's
the 1 year
still gonna
anniversary needs
happen.
the 1 year anniversary needs to be special. You know, you gotta have your rewards.
Like
but if
for
they're just
example,
gonna do a
fucking
raffle,
Girls Frontline
like
does.
you can't even. There's not even a chance you'll get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
and it's like that's not how I want to spend my 1 year.
MiHoYo,
anniversary
please
in
get your
Genshin.
shit together. You have such a beautiful opportunity for a game. It's such a good game. Take it
Please.
from us. We've played it since fucking
Beta.
beta.
Yeah,
Like,
me and Kaneki, yeah.
I did. I
like,
played it
that
in beta
ass.
too. Like,
Just
bass in the
please,
beta.
please.
Venti was
fix
out
your
when you
shit.
started. Venti was 1.0.
Yeah. No, I came in a little bit before Venti.
Yeah, me and Kaneki pretty much no life the game at its launch. And,
And
you know,
they
it was
both
good.
got
They were
Venti.
they gave it MiHoYo gave good rewards at the start, but then
They
people
did.
abused it, and then they're like, nah.
And then, like, honestly,
But now that the game has died down a little bit, its craze is like settled. Like the people who play it now won't re-roll their accounts because they have long-term accounts.
but
But they still won't be like, yep, no, we're gonna. They still won't give us like what an
Jack
event should
shit.
give you. Like sometimes events will give in 7 days 70 primos a day.
not to
Like, you
mention,
know-
the only way you can get the final. Okay, so in the game, there are talents, right? You can level up the talents with different talent books and materials. The final talent level up requires a crown. The only way to obtain this crown legitimately is to play in events.
And
if you miss
there's-
an event,
in
you're
both
fucked.
trees, the tree and then the tree in the dragon spine area, which is the mountainous area.
You can
That
get them
one
through like
gives
trees.
one
You
crown,
can get
one
into
crown.
the Inazuma tree too.
And then the Inazuma tree has like 2 or 3 in it because it's like
you can
really
get them through trees. Those are the,
The
only
point is,
ways you can
they're
get 'em.
excruciatingly rare items, and yet they're required to fully level up a character's ability.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's like so many characters that you would need so many crowns, but they only give like one of. Sometimes they'll give away a crown in an event. In an event.
Most of the time,
Sometimes.
it's in a
Most of the
crown.
time, it's primos. Most of the time, it's primos. They don't
Most
even
of the
give
time
out
it's
a crown.
Prinos. Yeah. But most of the time, it's a one crown per event, and
Yep.
that's it.
It
Which
even-
they should have like a very rare way where you can only have a chance to get like one a week.
Not
Like
to mention their gacha
even
system.
then, like giving away giving away the chance of getting one a week, that would be worth it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that way I don't have to like think
make
about
it a
what
weekly
characters. I don't have to think about what characters I'm gonna have on like my top squad in the abyss. Those
Like,
ones
make
are
it a
those
weekly
characters
quest
I'm gonna
when-
and like
like,
those
super
characters are
hard
what I'm
to
gonna use the
do.
crowns on. I don't have to think about who I'm gonna use crowns on. I'll just start using them on the characters.
Not to mention their horrible gotcha system. I've mentioned it before to these boys, and so did Beeler to us.
Having so many characters in the game and most of them being unattainable limited time characters
Mm-hmm.
is horrible.
Okay, it wouldn't be so bad, but they never give away primos. You can only get like 60 a day if you're a hardcore player. You can only get like 60 a day.
Yeah, I've said like
160 is what you 160 prima gems, which is the currency you can give, is how many you need for a single pull, and you need 90 pulls to get a guaranteed 5-star.
and I've said before, like they need to start adding 5 stars into the standard banner. Like
Or make a separate banner for the limited time characters that have rotated out.
yeah. I mean putting them in the standard banner and then rotating
I would
them
never
out of the
roll. I
standard
would
banner.
I would most times roll on the banner that has the good characters in them.
Nobody rolls on the standard banner
mean,
unless
I
you're
will-
still actually nobody rolls on the standard banner.
I will give
Nobody
the
pays.
game. I will give
Yeah.
the game enough credit in terms of at least when you do a 10 pull, you are at least guaranteed at minimum a 4-star. Which, granted, isn't always a character, but you're at least guaranteed something rare.
I mean, but that's the same with like, you
One
know,
pulls to-
girls
to a
front
10.
line.
No, it's not. Girls Frontline, you're not guaranteed fucking nothing with the fucking 10 pull. You're not guaranteed anything with any pull in that game. With Genshin, every 10 pulls, you are guaranteed a 4 or 5 star.
To be fair, I will give Girls
I will
Frontline
also
credit.
give
the
Girls-
the 2 stars and 3 stars are actually.
Oh, I'm
like,
not talking about the.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the models. I'm talking about like the token pulls, which are like
Yeah,
the
the
actual
token
gacha
pulls, like,
system.
Either
Yeah,
way,
but the thing
you're
is
still gonna
like-
get 3 stars or 4 stars no matter what you do. A 10
Yeah.
pull or a 1 pull, no matter what.
I'm talking.
You're
So
guaranteed.
hold on. In Girls Frontline, you can get outfits for certain characters,
Here we
which
go.
is the biggest thing. Spieler knows my pain at the moment because I have pulled easily over almost
I mean, on the current
50.
on the current one, I have 20 going in. I'm in on 20.
Exactly. But
man, I'm
not
not
on this one.
complaining
I'm
about it.
talking in total. But anywho, the way their system works is no matter how many you're pulling, you're not guaranteed a set item, which is fair, I guess. It's
Well,
just
thing about that is-
aggravating because it's a little bit with the Genshin thing and a little bit not because from what I've heard, Girls Frontline does theirs in a rotation, which I have another chance for it later on down the line. But it's still aggravating when I've put in so much time to earn tokens. 'Cause I don't buy my tokens, I earn them. And then get nothing for it.
Costumes are for characters.
Well, to be
that
fair,
are limited time.
the reason why they do that is because like it's just a cosmetic. Like it's not going to change how the character
Which
functions.
is why I'm not as mad about it as the Genshin thing. It's still a little bit aggravating
yeah.
just because
Genshin is aggravating because like the gacha
it's the
system is,
characters.
like,
Like,
garbage.
for example, Spieler here really wanted Ganyu during the Ganyu banner. All three of us pulled a Ganyu. I pulled Ganyu on the last day after not being on the game for months.
I pulled a Ganyu twice.
Yeah, I pulled Ganyu on the last day of the banner.
I pulled
after I
Ganyu
had
on the second to last day.
I pulled her, right, before going to work, after not playing the game for about 4 months. Spieler played, I'm pretty sure, throughout the entire banner, and kept pulling and got literally everything else except for Ganyu.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's just
Mikoya's
bad
gacha
gacha.
system is so skewed.
Again,
I mean,
the only
most of the time you won't get the 5-star because it is a
Yeah.
0.6% chance.
But
Not even.
I will,
It's
st-
lower
I
than
will
that.
still give them the benefit of the doubt with the you still get something guaranteed every 10 pulls. And then there is the pity system. But still,
At every
it's,
90 pulls, you're guaranteed a 5-star.
or every X
But
pull. It's not always
No.
90. There's a few that are.
it is. It's
It-
90
for
max,
for
90
child,
maximum.
it was not 90. It was like every.
It's always been 90.
It's always been 90.
I'm pretty
It's
sure it's
never-
not because I heard
No.
I heard that some of the fucking things were pitied after about 6 or 7, not 6, fucking about 60 pulls, depending on the
Well,
shit.
there is so there is something called soft pity and normal pity.
Yeah,
Normal pity is around 85. Soft pity is around 75. Hard
And
pity, which is
is
the
90.
guarantee, which is 90. It is guaranteed bottom line. They've never changed it. It's been 90 since day
Yeah.
one.
And they don't even explain it.
Nope.
They don't even tell
You have to
about
go out of your way to find it, which
No,
everyone knows about
they
it.
tell
most
they tell you
people.
in the details of the banner, but you
Yeah.
have
But
to
nobody
actually go
looks at
search
the
for it.
details. Yeah, nobody tells
Exactly.
you that.
Which is
Like-
why most people know about it now based off of watching videos.
Mhm.
Like, that's how I learned about the pity system. I was watching a YouTuber, Shenpai, when she played the game, which she got away from the game because of the toxic community, which is good for her.
Oh yeah, no, Genshin. Is,
Which, by
for
the
being-
way,
for
going
being
on
a
a
game, for being a game where you cannot play PvP, right? For being a game like that, it is one of the most toxic communities I know.
Yeah.
Which it shouldn't be, because it's
Most-
just a gacha game that has no PvP system.
But it's because of the whole shipping bullshit. If you don't believe in one ship, people go after you. And if you believe in one ship, people go after you. It's like... Or if you believe in no ships, the entire community goes after you.
If you don't believe in a ship, you're racist, xenophobic, homophobic.
Be-
I
Like,
just don't believe in a ship because you know it's not canon.
Yeah.
I believe in the canon stuff. The
like
stuff
there's
that
some
MiHoYo
times
gives
where I'll
us.
look at art people have drawn. So, oh, that's pretty cute just because it's good art. But it doesn't mean I fucking support that ship. We've had this conversation before.
Yes, we have.
It was in either the first episode or episode
I don't
0.
want to remain on Genshin for. What else
Yeah.
we got? in your
Yeah,
soul.
let's move on.
Let's move on from the fucking gotcha game.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Terraria because we didn't really cover that much.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So I played Terraria back in my heyday of Xbox, back in 2012, because it was a free game. And when I last played it, which was 4 years ago, before yesterday, the best weapon you can get was the Paladin's Hammer and the Terra Blade, and
The best wings
best-
set
the best wing set I don't remember.
was Reds.
And it was not Reds. It was some.
It
like,
was Reds.
It was some like.
Back then,
in-
Reds had infinite flight.
It was wing set that had infinite flight, but it wasn't Reds. The best pickaxe was the Picksaw, which I'm pretty sure is still true, kind of. The best axe was the guitar axe. One of the best guns you can get was the shotgun if you had the Unreal thing and the tracking bullets. Same thing with the sniper rifle. The SDMG was one of the best fucking SMGs in the game. If you don't know what that is, it was a fucking submachine gun dolphin.
Yep.
Shit like that. I get on the
Really
game.
different.
I get on the game yesterday. Did he play with these boys? And oh my god, shit was so different. It was so fucking weird.
Oh, by the way, I think I should mention this. We need to keep our copper short swords.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We can just make new ones.
There's, well, I put mine in a chest.
I sold mine.
That's fair.
Well, I really don't give a shit about the Zenith.
I mean, it's a good in-game weapon.
Yeah, it's the after all the bosses are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a collection piece at that point.
Sort of.
But like when I last played, the newest edition, I'm pretty sure it was the fishing edition. That was the last thing the 360 ever got. So we got the, I don't remember what boss it was that got added with that.
Fishron.
Yeah. I had fought every boss but the Queen Bee. And that one. I had almost every pet. I had every banner. Almost every banner. I was loaded, gamer. I was loaded. And then I stopped playing.
Yeah.
And the game evolved.
The game very much evolved. Because Xbox stopped getting updates for games. At least the 360 did.
Yeah,
Because it's an old console.
And then it got on yesterday, and the fucking intro screen got slightly upgraded. Like, it has, like, an actual thing for the relogic. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this?
This isn't Terraria.
Not my Terraria. Not my Terraria.
Not my Roderick. You remember remember when they made Roderick Asian?
When did they make Roger?
Oh yeah, they did do
Asian?
that. Wasn't that the Dog Days movie?
No, that was the
Oh,
last one with the OG characters.
Oh.
Because they skipped a bunch of them, went to the road trip one.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't. I
yeah.
stopped watching those.
I kept reading them. I haven't read. The last book I read, which I think was the Hard Luck book.
I haven't read a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book in so
I still
long.
have all of them, dude.
I still have my old ones too. Yeah.
They're all in the box to my left on my bookshelf.
Yeah.
But fucking
It is an acquired age to read those books.
dude,
Like I don't think I could pick one up anymore.
I
don't think
I
have the
agree.
manpower.
I agree with the theory that fucking Greg Heffley is an immortal being.
I do too.
Have you
I
not
think-
seen that theory
I think
video?
you showed us the video of the.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No, not
I
the-
showed
not
you.
the
I showed you
immortal
the.
one,
I
but-
showed you the salty
Like
DK
Carl
Dan
Weezer.
one.
Yeah.
Carl
that-
Weezer will never die.
Yes. Jimmy, I don't feel so good.
Jimmy.
Oh.
Is your mom home?
Jimmy's mom has got it going on.
Welcome to the Bassities.
Where we just worship Carl
We talked
Weezer.
about Jimmy's mom in a Carl Weezer voice.
Yeah.
Hey boys, how you feel about Jimmy's mom?
It's not even Carl Weezer at that point. It's just devolving.
Your boy couldn't handle the neutron style.
No, no.
Oh no!
Wait a
not again.
Nicarama. He says Nicarama.
I know
says
he does.
Nicarama.
He does.
I know, but Twitter cuts it off at nit.
It's amazing. Slightly shifting. So, I got bored the other day,
Boy.
and went digging through all my shit, and I found something that truly fucking terrified me.
Oh boy.
I found my second grade art notebook.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I had
What
pages that
vile
were
creations lie inside.
the stick figure's supposed to be Super Saiyan 6 for my handwriting, from what I could read. They're charging Kamehameha's pages apart. I'm not
Oh,
even
God.
kidding. I'm not even
Stick a figure from Dragon Ball. That's my favorite character right there.
It's stick
My favorite
figures.
Dragon Ball character.
It's stick figures in a squat pose, their arms straight back, not curved, holding just a ball, and their hair is going off of the page. No, dude, their hair was off the page, and it was just, like, very poorly open mouth, and then very poorly written. Kamehameha.
Alright.
Nerd.
My second grade class used to have guess who it is drawings all the time,
Oh,
and you
God.
would draw a silhouette of what you thought it looked like, and then it was like Hangman, and they had to guess the letters or the character. And I found one that was supposed to be Master Chief, and it was just a fucking blob. The best one I think I ever drew was the SpongeBob one, because all you have to do is draw
Master
a fucking
Chief,
box.
what do you think, Master Chief? What are you doing on that second grader's notebook?
Sir.
Blob.
Master Chief, what are
Sir.
you doing in that? You mind telling me what you're doing in that notebook, Master Chief? Sir, my insides are becoming blob.
Oh,
tried-
holy
Doing it
shit.
at McDonald's.
We mentioned the
Sir.
cracked hours.
Yeah.
Welcome to the section of the
I mean,
Bassities podcast where we give story time, because I think it's been a while since our last story time. Who wants to tell their story first? Because I got some.
I don't really have a lot
Man,
of
I don't
stories.
really have I don't really have any good stories.
Am I just pretty much the story meister of the fucking group?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't really
much.
get out that much.
All right.
I mean, I have stories about video games, but that's about it.
So, what about you, Spieler? Got any stories that you want to give us, or do you not want to give? That
I've got
info?
this one here where I stare at a Discord DM
Oh no.
Lacking the ability to press the enter key because I'm nervous about the person. Oh wait, that's right now.
Oh my boy, do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
We
it. Do it.
believe in you.
No! Oh,
Do
it's
it.
been over a month since I
It's
talked
fine.
to her.
Just do it.
Ah!
Do it,
Bastards!
He did it.
Do it
What?
before
I
drop a
haven't
racial
done it.
slur.
Do it.
Do it.
David.
What?
I will march up to your house and do it for you.
No, what?
Do
Hang on. What the fuck was that?
What'd
Rant
you say,
nerd?
Do it before I drop a racial slur.
No.
And banned?
Well, no, because I haven't done it yet. We can't get banned for something I didn't
All
do.
right, we're gonna move on.
And server mute?
Oh no!
Anywho, moving on. So it's
Anyway,
story time.
Now
with...
that,
oh,
now that nerds.
oh, he actually got server muted. Oh.
Bitch.
All
I
right.
didn't actually server mute him. What the
I
shit?
did.
Oh.
I did.
Oh.
Alrighty, children, gather around. Papa Red's got a story for you.
Oh
No.
god.
No.
Server mute.
All right. Well, I'm the one recording, cunts. I can't shift to Discord. I'm not able to. I don't want people seeing my shit.
Yeah, that's why we unmuted you.
Good. Now I am telling a story. Don't worry, this one's a good story. Kind of.
Yeah.
Mom in the back of the closet at school.
No.
Well,
This is about the time
Oh boy.
that me and my older cousin got into an altercation at a Walmart.
Oh boy.
of course it had to take place in a Walmart.
It was
I was, Bathrooms.
I was-
Stall.
no disgusting. Okay, this was I'm 18 now. This was when I was 14, turning 15, and he was 16. So we, at that time, hadn't seen each other in so many years, and he and I have always been like the older brother little brother combo, and we would get into arguments all the time.
You make it sound like it's a McDonald's thing.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, get the big brother little brother combo with the 20-piece nugget and the 6-piece nugget. Anywho,
And the Big
Oh my
Mac.
god.
the Big Mac and the Mini Mac. Anywho,
God, there is a mini Mac now. I forgot.
there is not. There is not. I made that up on the fly. But fucking, we got into an argument in the store. And me and candles, specifically the candles that have in Walmart, don't fucking like each other. They slip from my hand without fail at least once.
Oh.
And I go to pick, I got really mad and I went to grab one and I went to like just take it and so I could smell it. And I fucking used too much force and I fucking slid it and it hit him upside the head.
Wonderful.
Thus starting him to march towards me, and his mother big boys knock it off. I was like, I didn't do it on purpose. He's like, oh, you fucking did it on purpose, you little shit. Get you little. I was like, ah. And I booked it, and he's chasing me through the Walmart. At the time, I was skinny, so I could run. If this was
Wow,
me,
I don't think I've ever seen that arc. What arc is that?
the arc
The skinny arc.
the arc of I
skinny
spent
arc.
3 months in North Dakota without any sugar, without a lot of sugar.
Without any sugar, I was malnourished.
I was anorexic. Anywho, but I was
starved.
well, they're a poorer family, so it's not
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
no,
they made us
understand.
work all day, almost. Like it
Yeah,
was
no,
you're
I
doing
understand.
something. That way we have something to do. So there
Yeah.
was no you get to sit in the bedroom and play video games all day. It was
Yeah.
you go outside, you hang out with your cousin, you hang out with some of your friends that you make in town, you do shit, you come home, then you get a soda with dinner, and that's the only soda you get for the day.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And so I was skinny. I wasn't like, yeah, fit. I was like that skinny lean, where if I really worked out, I probably could have got like thick in terms of muscle. But I was just like, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hey guys.
I exist.
I'm vibing. What's good? Take Baki when he got sick in the sick arc.
Except not that.
Now
at
take
all.
that muscle and flatten it and make it smooth. That was essentially me.
Understandable.
And so I'm booking it through this store and he's chasing me. And halfway through the chase, he stops getting mad from what he's told me. Like, I've talked to him about this multiple times. I don't think that was true. Because when he catches up to me, he just puts his foot in front of mine, and I fucking trip and front flip, land on my back, and slide. Oh, dude, that was such a weird fucking day. That was the day his...
I'm surprised no one tried to stop you. You're running through a Walmart. You're running through a Walmart, and I'm surprised no like workers like, hey, you two, stop that.
Dude,
No,
that
they
shit
kept
happens in
letting you
Walmart
go,
all
like-
the time.
Like they just let you go.
Well, it wasn't a long chase. It was like a 5-minute chase.
That's pretty long considering it's Walmart.
Long gamer.
Not in North Dakota, dude. You also got to remember North Dakota is filled with fucking meth heads, so they're probably used to it.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Like legit, we went there once, and one of the our cashier was high on meth as she was working. She had to get escorted out of the building.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Gotta love those.
but
Can't go a day without them.
yeah, but
Where would
there's
the world be without?
there's
that?
Papa Red's story for the night. Here's me closing my book. Ow, fuck. I don't really think I got anything else to talk about. You boys got anything else you wanna?
I think I'm good.
My dice just fell all over the place.
Ah, loser.
Sag.
Actually, I think I do have some stuff to talk about. Not about like general stuff, but about
Give us-
general updates for us in
Give-
terms of Bassities.
Yeah, updates.
We're no longer going to be continuing the campaign.
Yeah,
That was short.
Via unanimous vote. We've decided that
What?
the campaign we're not going to be doing it anymore.
Yeah,
At least not on the
Oh,
channel. We'll be doing it off camera sometimes.
and maybe down the line we can do something like it again. But at the moment, it's just not worth.
We need more growth first.
We need more growth and some more time on our
We
hands
need
to be
solid.
able to
We need
pull that
solid
off.
footing.
There you go. Here's the part where I announce to the boys without their knowledge that we're doing a Bassities Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I'm kidding.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Come on down to
Please.
Los Angeles.
It's gonna be. We're all gonna record it, and then we're gonna like mesh it all together so we all see everyone's POV.
I'm gonna wreck everyone with my Chaos Necromancer deck.
I have a Slifer deck.
Yeah, you bought it from Walmart.
No, I made that deck.
I don't believe you. We have
I
the
made
Slifer
it.
pre-built at Walmart.
Nope.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I haven't been to Walmart in like. When did you guys get it in?
Before you stopped coming to Walmart.
Yeah, no, it wasn't there when I went there, and I haven't been to Walmart in some time.
It's just
So-
the fact that it's fucking hidden away.
I just don't even go to Walmart anymore. It's like
Yeah,
not
no.
even worth it because it's
Yeah,
like
it's
we're gonna get the stuff. I'm gonna get the stuff that we're gonna get the groceries that we're normally gonna get, with or without me, so that there's no use for me to go.
I mean, the only good thing about going to Walmart for me nowadays as a guy who works there is I go look at the Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Yo,
but
why are you in the void, my guy?
I am
Why-
looking
why-
for my dice.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
you sounded like you were taken
My
away
deck-
from your mic.
is not a pre-built one. The only pre-built one I have is the
What I bought you.
one I
didn't buy
have
you
next to
pre-built,
me.
my
That
bad.
is a Spirit Charmers deck.
Gross. Get that shit out of here.
Not counting my other Vanguard decks, which are all pre-built. Besides my Royal Paladin one, which has a few. By the way, if any of you actually know about Royal Paladins and Card Fight Vanguard, please let me know, cause I want to play with someone. It's been forever.
He plays a dead game. Anywho,
It's not a fucking.
I know. It's not. It was never a live game, sadly.
It had fucking tournaments, and a lot of people showed up to them.
Yeah, and you know why people don't do it anymore? Because the anime no longer exists. They don't make new
Anime exists.
Not anymore. They don't make new ones.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You cunt. You know.
Motherfucker.
I know. I've seen it. I'm giving you shit.
Okay, good.
Anywho, you guys got anything else you'd like to say for the night?
I don't know. I'm all juiced out.
What about you, Spiely boy?
I don't know.
take that as a no. What about you, Nikki?
Other than an undying love for Card Fight Vanguard, nope.
Alrighty, and I don't really got much to talk about either. So, I want to thank all y'all based motherfuckers for watching. We enjoy having you. If you guys would like to join the Discord, the link will be down below. The boys are active in there at least once a day.
At least once a day.
So yeah, we want to thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good night, day, morning, whatever time it is, and we'll see you based motherfuckers next time. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.
Bye bye.